Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about probability and in particular the probability scale. When we're talking about probability, what we're actually wanting to know is the likelihood of something that's going to happen. Probability of an event is a number between 0 and 1, where roughly speaking 0 indicates impossibility, right? And to 1, which is a certainty. Okay, so for example, if today's Tuesday, we're certain that tomorrow is going to be Wednesday, so it would be a 1. Here is our probability scale. So just like in our last slide, here we have 0 as being impossible and 1 as a certainty. So these are just rough guesstimates, I should say. So for example, here the possibility of rolling a die up here is 0 chance, especially if it's a 6-sided die. Certainty here, the sun will rise in the morning, so it's definitely going to happen. Here we have a heads on a coin, so we have a 2-sided coin, one side's even or heads, one side's odd, so you've got a 50-50 chance or an even chance of getting that. Winning the lottery, unlikely. Okay, so you're looking here at about, say, for example, 25%. And over here, a likely event, which is 75, which that could be the likelihood of it raining tomorrow, particularly if we're in the wet season. When we talk about probabilities, we can express them in certain forms. For example, we can have fractions, we can have decimals, and we can have percentages. We can also put them in, say, like a pie graph. So in this case, the possibility of a fraction of it rolling a 7 on a 6-sided die is 0. The decimal is 0, percentage is 0, and if we had a pie graph, we would have it as not being filled out. For unlikelihood, we could have 25%, that's 1 over 4, decimal 0.25, percentage 25%, and if I was going to put this in a graph, I could colour a quarter of it in. With our half chance, 1 over 2, 0.5, 50%, and in our pie graph, we could colour in half of it. Likelihood would be 3 over 4. In our decimal, it's 0.75, 75%, and if we were to put this in a graph, we would be colouring in 3/4. And the last one, our fraction would be just either 4 over 4, or more commonly we would just say 1. The decimal is 1.00, for example. It would be 100%, and if we had it in a pie graph, the whole entire pie would be coloured in. And that is our probability scale.